there's no trauma. The other cause is sexual abuse.
Yeah, that better not be it.
Not a big letter writer. Here.
He doesn't actually believe he could have possibly written this. Alright, what's up everybody? Guys, here we are, back for the second episode of House MD. Yeah, the first episode was, pretty good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Obviously, I went into it with no expectations, really. I wasn't sure what I was getting myself ready for, and I feel like, I kind of suffered from tunnel vision a little bit throughout the first episode. Partially, that was very much intended, I think, right? In hindsight, there was definitely misdirection going on there where they wanted you to think that the guy was actually like that he was trying to kill her or something. I feel like they definitely tried to make a point of that, to have you believe that, basically, right? Because of course you did find out that he was lying about being related to her, which I couldn't really understand what that was about. In hindsight, it makes a lot of sense though, that he was actually trying to get House onto the case, basically, and just, it was the way to have him at least be prepared to help her out. So it was actually a good thing that he did, of course. Yeah, I will say, obviously there's a couple of people that surround Dr. House, and he's all picked them out for various reasons, which is starting to become clear, like, why, I guess, right? I mean, you had the guy that has the record, and you had the woman who he was being very upfront about, like, basically being like, yeah, no, I picked you because you're pretty. But also, he kind of pointed out, the fact that you went all this way, looking the way you do, becoming a doctor or whatever, right? You must have some kind of damaged backstory. Which, is a pretty bold statement to make, I guess, but he's probably going to be onto something there, and I'm sure we're going to get into all of that, right? Like, we're going to start exploring these different characters. Again, it was the first episode, there was so much going on, all the medical terms being thrown around. I mean, I'm here basically to treat this as a challenge, like I said, right? And I feel like, it's kind of getting me out of my comfort zone. And while, English is not my native language, of course, though I like to think I speak it pretty fluently at this point. But when it comes to all the medical terms and this and that, again, that's definitely sort of uncommon territory, I guess, where I might still have a thing to learn or two, right? So that will surely be interesting. But I was going to say that, because of the fact that there was so much going on, I was still having a bit of a hard time, I think, kind of separating characters, even because there's like two guys with Dr. House as well, right? Which I think I was kind of like confusing the two, thinking they were the same for a while there, until I realized like, oh wait, they're different characters. So like I said, that's all, I guess, kind of to be expected when you're just starting with a new show, but we're gonna have such a long journey to go if I do decide to watch all of this. Like I said, guys, I will be experimenting with the first 2 or 3 episodes over on my YouTube channel, so definitely make sure to hit the like button, share the video with your friends, of course, let me know if you'd like me to react to the full thing. But for now, I am definitely excited to dive back into the second episode of House MD, so without further ado, let's dive straight into it. Dude, what the fuck kind of sport even is this? What? They're throwing the ball with these sticks? Oh, what's happening to this guy? That's pretty cool. Ooh. Oh. I was gonna say another heart attack. What's gonna happen to this guy?
You okay? Dan? Dan, talk to me. Dan.
They're all gonna assume it has to do with him getting hit there, but it already was happening before that.
Get a doctor!
Okay. Here's the opening. I want to see what this looks like. Huh. Giving me some real True Detective vibes, actually. Okay, cool.
Hey, close the door. Close the door.
Is Cuddy down the hall counting to 50?
I can tell you one thing. Candy ain't good for your health.
Well, you've got a full waiting room. How long do you think you can ignore them?
I'm off at 4.
You're doing this to avoid 5 minutes of work?
kid with a runny nose. That's 30 seconds looking at the nose, 25 minutes talking to a worried mom who won't leave until she's sure it's not meningitis or a tumor.
Yes, concerned parents can be so annoying.
A lot of wasted time, but I will say doctors tend to kind of waste your time too. I remember, you know, I would come in and like, I literally have to come back for one thing like 3 times because they gotta like prepare stuff apparently. I'm like, dude, this could be done much faster.
You have no cases? You've got hand-picked doctors, specialists, working for you, and they're sitting on their hands?
Cameron's answering my mail.
Time well spent, I'm sure. Foreman and Chase?
Research?
How about Sudoku? What was that, word cross?
Sorry, done for the day. Plenty of docs here to take care of you.
We had an appointment.
Huh, nice try. This is a walk-in clinic, which means there are no appointments.
I don't do appointments.
Your letter says that we'd see you.
Not a big letter writer.
Here.
He doesn't actually believe he could have possibly written this.
When did my signature get so girly?
Oh.
I can explain.
See that G? See how it makes a big loop on top?
I guess he does know himself all too well. He just doesn't do any of this shit normally.
16-year-old male, sudden onset of double vision and night terrors with no apparent cause. The kid's been to 2 neurologists.
Night terrors?
Night terrors.
Yeah, as in big scary monsters.
So is this going to be the same kid?
You're going to examine a patient?
9 times out of 10, there's no reason to talk to a patient, but night terrors in a 16-year-old is a very good reason to talk to this family.
Okay. Is that so?
Margins are fine.
I feel like I had nightmares as a kid all the time. Well, not as a 16-year-old, I guess. Definitely as a 5-year-old.
It's exhausted, can barely function.
What does that tell you?
Nothing. Just fun watching him blink. Name as many animals as you can that begin with the letter B. Go.
Trying to think myself right now. B. All I can come up with.
Baby elephant? Baby elephant is actually a good answer.
Well, I guess that's not even considered an animal, right? That's an insect. Whatever. I mean, you know, to me it's the same shit.
In teens, there are 2 likely causes of night terrors. Post-traumatic stress, any recent shootouts at your high school. If there's no trauma, the other cause is sexual abuse.
Yeah, that better not be it.
No, we would never do anything to her, Dan.
I said here, it comes out there. This lack of response is consistent with abuse.
There's no one, okay? I swear. There was trauma. I got hit in the head during a lacrosse game.
Did you know that he got hit in the head?
Dude, you were already suffering from shit before that, though.
He said he was fine, no concussion, it's got to be something
You
else.
hound me for my opinion and then you question my diagnosis. ER obviously screwed up. Kid's got a concussion.
I had double vision before I was hit.
Yeah.
You need glasses. That's why you had double vision, which is why you got hit, which is why you have a concussion, which is why
No.
you need to see an ophthalmologist, which I am not.
You enjoyed that. I brought a reasonable...
It wasn't just, I mean, dude, it's not just double vision. Like, he was literally kind of going nuts on the inside, wasn't he? I don't know. Like, it wasn't, yeah. It was not just visual.
This may seem incredibly controversial, but I think sexual abuse is bad. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't being diddled by daddy.
A little tremble with the foot. Yeah, I see it.
I'm not an only child.
Interesting.
He's getting all his theories proven wrong.
Are you tired?
Sometimes.
He never sleeps, of course he's tired.
Right now, at this moment, are you tired?
No.
That's what
Ooh.
it's called a myoclonic jerk. It's very common when you're falling asleep. Respiration rate falls, and the brain sometimes interprets this as the body dying, so it sends a pulse to wake it up.
So?
So,
Oh, shit. Wait, dude, I think I have that sometimes. Do you all have that sometimes? Like, you're about to sort of, like, fall asleep, and then you get this, like, fucking shock-type reaction? Unless something's wrong with me, and maybe I need to see a doctor, but I'm pretty sure that's normal.
his father's not his father.
Why would you say
Oh.
30% of all dads out there don't realize they're raising someone else's kid.
What I've read, false paternity is more like 10%.
Dude, this dude has so many theories. I don't even know how he comes up with them. I can't fucking follow.
$50 says I'm right.
I'll take your money.
Hit a nerve? Don't worry, Foreman. I'm sure the guy who tucked you in at night was your daddy.
You were also wrong about her having siblings, though, so I wouldn't feel so confident.
Before we condemn this kid, maybe we should entertain Dr. Chase's skepticism. I want a detailed polysomnograph. If he's having night terrors, I want to see them.
Oh, wait. We can find out what they look like? I'm assuming the contents will be relevant. Huh.
EEG revealed abnormalities in your brain.
What are you doing?
Fixing it.
Can I talk to my parents?
Oh, they know all about this.
My man, you're making this seem like a horror scenario. I thought you were here to help him. Oh my god, what are you doing?
This is gonna hurt, Dan.
What the fuck is he doing? The whole thing is the fucking night terror. What? That's funny. That's funny. That's actually what he was imagining. Damn. I should have been able to think of that.
That's a night terror.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not really helping much that it's just related to everything going on right now. That's not going to tell us anything about what originally caused it.
There's no evidence of meningitis on that MRI.
There's not. He's completely wrong.
Then what clue are you talking about?
He knew that I saw something on the MRI, so he figured there must be something there and took a guess. Clever, but also pathetic.
So what did you find?
Exposed.
It looks okay.
Are we all looking at the same thing?
There's some bowing. There.
Are you guessing?
Yes.
Too bad, you're right.
Really not that confident.
If there was bowing, could be a tumor.
Do you see a tumor on this MRI?
But I don't see any bowing either.
Just a blockage causing pressure, causing symptoms. Today, night terrors. Tomorrow, he's bleeding out of his eyes.
Okay, that doesn't sound all too great. Man. Dude, I'm gonna hate to see all these patients going through it like this, dude. Every episode. Was it just me? Yeah, look at this guy. Was that a smirk on his face? I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. And what about the eyes, by the way? Did they both have that? Did I just see that? I gotta check actually. Yeah, see, he's got that too. There's like a little fucking triangle in there. Just like he does.
Their eyes aren't the same color, but that fleck in the eyes.
Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I guess it has to prove that they are, like, related for sure. I would think.
I've scheduled in for surgery. We're going to put a shunt into one of the ventricles to give the cerebrospinal fluid an out.
No more pressure. Everything goes back to normal.
He's lucky to have you as his doctors.
No formula, just mommy's healthy, natural breast milk.
Yummy. No fever. Gland's normal. Missing her vaccination dates.
We're not vaccinating.
I was gonna say, this might have to do with you and your breast milk, actually. But that's what it could be too, I guess.
It's a good business. All natural children's toys. Toy companies, they don't arbitrarily mark up their frogs. The worst that a toy company could be accused of is making a really boring frog. You know another really good business? Teeny tiny baby coffins.
Oh, shit.
You can get them in frog green.
Yeah, you don't want to be financing them, I guess.
A few hundred parents like you decide they'd rather let their kid die than cough up $40 for a vaccination. Believe me, prices will drop really fast.
Tell me what she has.
A cold.
McDonald criteria requires 6 months to make a definitive diagnosis.
Oh, who cares about McPherson? I hear he tortured kittens. McDonald. Oh, McDonald. Wonderful doctor. Love kittens.
Is that the lesions? We can't be sure.
Well, if it is, it's gone from 0 to 60 in 3 weeks, which would indicate rapidly progressive MS.
MS?
Maybe he can walk for another couple of years, maybe live for another 5. Break it to the family. I'm going home.
Yeah, that's not the greatest prospect.
There are some medications to manage the symptoms, but as the disease progresses, the problems will become more severe. Bowel and bladder dysfunction, loss of cognitive function, pain.
What's it gonna hurt?
The brain's like a big jumble of wires.
I feel like you just only arrived at that conclusion, though. And I remember we were telling the woman in the last episode, we knew what she had, you know, so early still, and it didn't turn out to be that at all. Oh, he's gone? Has he fled?
Okay, you take the cafeteria and administration. I'll hit the research annex and work my way back to you.
What, so this literally just happened a couple minutes ago?
Dr. Cuddy. Great outfit.
What are you doing back here? Patient?
No, hooker. Went to my office instead of my home.
Wrong delivery address. She'd believe it too.
We wanted to keep you informed. He heard some pretty heavy news.
This is not a toddler wandering around a department store. He's 16. You'll find him. I'm going home.
I mean, where else would he have gone other than his parents' place, right?
What about his parents? Should we call them?
Why, do you think they're hiding him? Make sure someone checks the roof. Some of the orderlies keep the door propped open so they can grab a smoke.
That's the question. What other place would he have to stay at? Unless he's gone off to kill himself. Or just get... Dude. What is this place? Is this the same field that he got the ball to his face?
Dan, you okay? There are experimental treatments, ongoing research. Who knows what they'll discover in a year or two.
Dan, we're standing on the roof of the hospital.
Oh.
Dan, you're not on the field.
That's... Oh, shit. He's dreaming this up again. That's actually what I was thinking. Like, I thought this was supposed to be the roof.
Dan.
Yo, man.
Dan, no!
Kid's about to... Oh, my God. I was going to say, he's about to walk off.
Assume you found the kid?
He almost walked off the roof.
Suicidal?
No, he thought he was on his lacrosse field. Look, I was just gonna run home, shower, change.
Conscious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chase tackled him.
How come you didn't do it?
Right, well, I am black, but he was closer.
Anybody tell a family that their boy almost stepped off a roof? They must be thrilled.
They're not suing, but I think only because Chase asked them.
Why does everybody always think I'm being sarcastic?
It's gonna have to be them to pay very close attention to him in the coming time, that's for sure.
He doesn't have MS. Parents should be thrilled. Well, the mom, anyway. Of course, the dad probably doesn't know.
Why doesn't he have MS?
He was on the roof thinking he was on a lacrosse field, conscious and therefore not a night terror. You want some of this?
Oh, fair enough. I guess it actually disproves it.
He has an infection in his brain.
What about sex?
It might get complicated. I mean, we work together. I'm older, certainly, but maybe you like that.
I meant maybe his neurosyphilis.
This dude really just took it there. Hey, he was very upfront why he picked her, right? Last episode. He just didn't think it would get to that point so quickly.
Likelihood of a false negative on an RPR test, 30%. Likelihood of a 16-year-old having sex, roughly 120%.
I'll start him on IV penicillin.
Yeah, I mean, I guess back then, before they had iPhones. Yeah.
Who thinks I'm not in my right mind? And who thinks I forget this fairly basic neurological fact? Who thinks there's a third option?
I wouldn't say you're not in your right mind, but there's definitely something's definitely up with your mind.
Patient has a shunt in his brain. There'll be no increased pressure. We can put as much penicillin into his body as we want.
Excellent. Inject him through a lumbar puncture.
One of us is going to do this to you twice a day for the next 2 weeks.
I'm ready to go. He could get syphilis even if he's not sexually active.
It's unusual, but it's possible.
So many risks involved too, man. I thought this was supposed to be treatment. It's crazy how even treatment comes with risk.
It's infected. A really big hole, like you stuck a nail in it to relieve the pressure.
I wouldn't do that.
Although the wound is irregular. It's not cylindrical, shaped like a triangle, so not a nail.
That's got to happen a lot, right? Where like people take it into their own hands first and then they make it even worse. Yeah, I can't lie. I kind of would be that type. I wouldn't go to the doctor until it's come to the absolute fucking worst. Which, again, I know, guys. That would be my mistake.
Well, pain will make you do stupid things. Something to take the edge off?
Yeah.
Another Mentos.
Cheers.
Oh no, he just likes handing out painkillers, right?
Does your penis hurt?
No. What? Should it?
No. Just thought I'd toss you a really inappropriate question. You're from Maplewood, New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Now, why would you drive 70 miles?
Ooh.
You pass 2 hospitals on the road. Now, either you've got a problem with those hospitals or they have a problem with you. My guess is you've sued half the doctors in Maplewood.
Huh.
It's ironic, isn't it? Sort of like the boy who sued Wolf.
Wait, why would he have done that, though?
I'm going to find a doctor to take care of this.
I didn't say I wouldn't treat you. We'll drain your knee, run some lab work, fix you right up.
Why would you do that?
I'm a people person.
I haven't noticed that yet, honestly.
The cutest little tennis outfit. My God, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. Oh my, I didn't see you there. That is so embarrassing.
How's your hooker doing?
He tried to make it seem also like he was just talking about her.
My guy knows a guy who can get you in for $50.
Fine. Tell your guy if I win, you attend the faculty symposium and you wear a tie.
And if I win, no clinic hours for a week.
My guy will call your guy.
She's very good at her job.
That's what you took from that? I just saw a bunch of flirting, just like I did last episode.
Isn't Dr. Cameron's necklace a beauty? Something South American, I think.
Yeah, Guatemalan.
It's a cool necklace.
I don't think he's looking at the necklace.
No.
Know what?
I give it a day.
Dan, you okay?
Nah, what are these conversations that he's hearing?
He's hearing voices.
It's all over. It's like people taunting him.
Come on, Dan.
Damn.
Auditory hallucination shows further brain degeneration.
Penicillin's not working.
So either it's a bad batch of penicillin or our diagnosis is wrong.
So is that going to be something to do with the parents, or is it maybe something more akin to like bullying at school, or I don't know.
It's a sick brain. Having fun. Torturing him. Talking to him. Scaring the hell out of him. Get him an EEG, left and right EOG esophageal microphone.
We're not saying it couldn't be. It could be something that's not even technically real. Like it's just making it up. I don't know.
Let's listen. We're missing something.
I think that's what makes it very that's what makes this show very difficult compared to other shows that I've watched. Is I in a way I want to go about it like a detective show, right? Kind of like I did, I guess, last episode where I was particularly focused on like the perpetrator when I wasn't even really relevant at all, right? It's not going to be relevant now, of course, and I don't think it ever really will be relevant. But although there probably are going to be cases like that too at some point. But yeah, again, I mean, you know, with the little affinity that I have, it's like I wouldn't even be able to really speculate much about what it could be, because I simply wouldn't know.
How can you just sit there?
If I eat standing up, I spill.
Our son is dying, and you could care less. We're going through hell. You're doing nothing.
I'm sorry, you need to vent, I understand.
Don't be condescending.
Man's got to eat, though. Everyone does.
Blood pressure is 110/70. Shunt is patent, well placed in the right lateral ventricle. The EKG shows a normal QRS. LFTs are elevated, but only twice the normal range. Oh yeah, and he's hearing voices.
Yeah, he knows everything. You can be assured of that.
Go hold his hand.
He needs you, not him.
I don't believe you. You're gonna run DNA tests?
Your son is deathly ill. I know, it's terrible. The fact is, if I don't keep busy with trivial things like this, I'm afraid I might start.
Oh my god, that's actually why he told them to put the cups here. I'll take care of it.
What are you doing?
Waiting for CBC and Chem 7.
Good. Run DNA on these.
Mommy, daddy. Question mark.
I can't believe
I've
you.
had this conversation once already. If you got something else to do, do it. Otherwise, do this.
You know, I would think it's kind of illegal to go about it this way.
I was wondering when you'd be back. Got some papers for me?
You've caused me considerable mental distress.
Certainly hope so. What? Too cheap to get your lawyer to serve it for you? Is it just more fun this way?
I would think it's, him suing him now, too.
You have gonorrhea.
Ooh.
If you're clean, I'm sure it'll all blow over. No big deal. There's an easy way to find out. Get one of your doctors to run a test. These are mine now. I'll see you in court.
You guys aren't gonna believe this.
What's that?
House is right. The father's not the father.
Really?
You're not going to believe this. The mother's not the mother either.
Yeah, okay. Neither of them are, huh? Well, I mean, that's definitely what the voices were about then. So that might have been his real parents, or that might have been them too, like the fake ones.
You idiots. You lied to me.
Wow.
We're his parents.
He was adopted. He doesn't need to know.
I do.
Adoption makes us just as much
Listen.
Yeah, but that's not that doesn't mean... My guy, you can still at least fucking share the truth, right?
Did you think we were looking for a genetic clue to his condition, or did you think we were trying to ascertain who loves him the most in the whole wide world?
Exactly, dude. It was clearly like, are you shitting me?
I sampled their DNA.
We would give you any DNA.
Your coffee cups from the cafeteria.
You can't do that.
Yeah, they can definitely sue you for this now, though.
We gave you a detailed history of his biological mother. Dan was adopted 2 weeks after he was born. You have his history. There's nothing you need to know that we didn't tell you.
Wait, when exactly did they do this, though?
Well, if you want to transfer your boy, that is your choice. I still think it's the wrong.
Is that just the information that they shared or whatever? Like the information they shared was pertaining to the actual mom.
When she was a baby, did she get her vaccinations?
Dan was vaccinated at 6 months.
Do you know why kids get vaccinated at 6 months? Because before that, they are protected by their biological mother's immune system.
Uh-huh.
Was she vaccinated? An infant picks up a regular old measles virus.
So we saying she wasn't able to?
Once every million or so times, the virus mutates. Instead of Dan having a fever and a rash, the virus travels to his brain and hides like a time bomb.
Yeah, for like 16 years apparently then.
There's only been 20 cases in the United States in the last 30 years.
Suppose you can make an argument the kid's still in stage 1. Once SSPE moves to stage 2,
boom, stage 2 is universally fatal.
Well, I definitely can't blame them for taking this long to figure it out. Honestly, the fact that they did end up figuring it out is kind of shocking.
Tell me I don't have to biopsy his brain.
There's one other way.
Oh my, no.
Yeah.
Wait, they're putting that inside your eye?
See, we go through the pupil.
Oh
you won't
my...
feel it. The eye's been paralyzed. The needle travels to the back of the eye, which is where we'll perform the biopsy on your retina.
Wait, how can they make sure that your eye stays in the same position? Oh, fucking fuck!
You want us to consent to this? I don't even understand what you're talking about.
The antiviral, I can explain this as best I can, but the notion that you're gonna fully understand your son's treatment and make an informed decision is it's kind of insane.
Yeah, so leave it to us?
It's dangerous. It could kill him. You should do it.
Either way. Because I guess the alternative is worse. Oh, it's gonna happen, you know, he's gonna die anyway. Oh my god, are they digging into his skull?
We don't make that bet, the kid dies. Not for the paternity bet. I never would have taken their DNA. Without their DNA, we never would have discovered that Dan was adopted, which was the key to this case. You just don't want to pay your end.
I will let you out of clinic duty for 1 week after you pay the $3,200 for the PCR test.
It's crazy how many complexities in general are involved with all this. You know, I like to think most of the time, like I feel like the way, like my kind of worldview, you know, I don't see things being that complex most of the time, right? I mean, we're all kind of impressed by people being very knowledgeable about their field and this and that, but I feel like, you know, everything essentially can be learned, right? It's like my general take. But when you look at all the fucking instruments they use for these type of operations and this and that, I'm like, yeah, no, I definitely understand why doctors go through like what, a 5 to 10 year study sometimes. Like, Jesus Christ, man, where did they even? How did they even ever develop any of this stuff, right? Like, how did they even? I mean, you know, it had to always start with experiments, right? Surely a lot of experiments that went wrong too.
Good news on your EEG. Treatment is working.
And your immune system is responding.
I know it's early. Just want to take a look.
He's improving?
Name as many animals as you can that start with the letter O.
Ostrich.
Okay.
Ox.
Okay.
Old elephant.
Well, it's 2 better than last time.
This kid's brain right now is functioning better than mine.
You sure you're okay?
I've got no problems with being adopted. I love my parents.
They love you too.
How's he doing?
That
doing
much is
pretty
clear.
well.
And that's kind of the most important takeaway. That's true, but they still should have definitely like come forward better about not being his biological parents though.
Back where you used to go slow, push the hours slow, years make.
Somebody's definitely gonna have to tell me exactly what this sport is called. It's pretty cool. I love to play it sometime. How are you even supposed to take the ball from someone else though? That's what I ask myself.
Now stay inside, secrets in the years may go by. Years may go by.
Okay, pretty wholesome. I was actually spectating there.
Your own special friend.
Carrying it the same way.
Every day now, secrets in years
shit.
may go by.
Oh, actually, he was just imagining things now.
Years may go by.
Years may go by. Yeah, that better not have been a night terror. Alright, guys, that's the second episode done. I'll see you all for the next one.